How do you translate what you learned throughout your military career into what you do today?
There's probably a couple of things. My boss is American. He's not ex-military, but he loves working with ex-military. It gives me something to do, and it just gets done. And in my experience, that isn't always the case in the corporate world. You have to chase people 2 or 3 times, and that takes time, and it's quite frustrating. But also, ex-military people can be very proactive. You have this thing where you know what the overall intent of your boss is, and you don't need to be told exactly what to do. So you work out all the second and third order effects, and then you will crack on and do those things. I've had ex-military in my team, and there's a load of stuff you're worrying about, and they just go and get it done. So I think the biggest lesson I've learned is clarity of communications. So for example, I joined KPMG, and my first boss came up to me and said, "Oh, I love the way that you write down what everyone needs to do." I was a chief of staff. Everyone needs to do it in a meeting, and then you follow up on those things. And that was seen as some kind of, absolute nirvana. No, you have those conversations sometimes where it's ambiguous, whether has that person been told to do something? What is it? Have you confirmed that they actually understand what they've been told to do? So when you're speaking to someone, you say, are you taking accountability for that? And then you get them to replay what you've told them to do. And that might not be in the moment. It might be something complex. You say, right, go away, think about your plan, and coming back, brief me.
It's interesting. I think one of the first thing you said was communication, because in my experience, the gents that I work with and deal with, we look at what they're doing holistically, habits, behaviors, mindset. But often a lot of the problems and issues that guys face that impact all of that stuff is often miscommunication. A lot of the gents I talk to, especially in the second phase of the program, where we widen the net and look a little bit deeper at things, it's often relationship with the wife or with staff or with kids. And it often comes from a mismatch of expectations or an assumption of communication that's there that actually hasn't been there.